My boss stood in front of the board of directors, bragging about the millions he made by kicking families out of their homes. What he didn't know was that I was the kid whose house he took 20 years ago, and I just pushed a button that would leave him with $0 to his name. My name is Caleb, and I'm a ghost in a suit. When I was 7, it was 2 days before Christmas. My dad had just lost his job, and we were struggling. A man named Mr. Sterling, a ruthless bank executive, personally signed the foreclosure papers on our small house. He didn't care about the holiday, and he didn't care that my dad had a heart attack from the stress while we were packing our bags in the snow. To Sterling, we weren't people, we were just bad debt cleared from his ledger. I spent the next 20 years obsessed with two things, coding and Sterling. I worked my way up until I became the lead cybersecurity architect at his own bank. He saw me every day in the halls. He'd even pat me on the shoulder and say, "Good work, Caleb. You're a shark, just like me." He had no idea he was looking at the boy he had left in the cold. For 6 months, I've been watching. Sterling wasn't just a cold banker, he was a criminal. I discovered a hidden slush fund where he was laundering millions of dollars stolen from the accounts of deceased clients. He thought he was a genius. He thought his high-level encryption was unbreakable. He was wrong. The night of his retirement gala was the perfect stage. The ballroom was filled with the city's elite. Sterling stood at the podium holding a glass of vintage champagne. "Success isn't about being nice," he told the cheering crowd. "It's about having the vision to take what others can't hold on to. That's how you build an empire." The crowd laughed. Sterling looked at me in the front row and winked. I didn't wink back. I just tapped a single command into the tablet on my lap. Suddenly, the massive screen behind him flickered. It wasn't the tribute to Sterling video anymore. It was a live feed of his private offshore bank account. The guests gasped as they watched the balance, $42 million start to drop. Rapidly, 40 million, 20 million, 5 million, 0. While Sterling stood there frozen, a list of names started scrolling on the screen. It was the names of 400 families whose homes he had foreclosed on over the last year. Beside each name, a green check mark appeared. Transfer complete, debt paid in full. I stood up, walked to the podium, and leaned into the microphone. "You always said success is about taking what others can't hold on to, Sterling. So I took your stolen millions and gave them back to the people who actually earned them." The silence in the room was like a funeral. Sterling tried to scream, to reach for his phone, but the FBI agents I'd alerted weeks ago were already walking through the ballroom doors. Sterling ended his career exactly how he started mine, with no home, no money, and nowhere to go. I walked out of that bank, and for the first time in 20 years, I didn't feel like a ghost. My father died because of a signature on a paper. Sterling's life died because of a single click.